All right, welcome back to the channel. I love telling you I told you so. I told you so. Ryan Garcia destroys Luke Campbell with a spectacular 7th round body shot after having been dropped in the 2nd round. Amazing fight. And he jumps out and calls out Gervonta Tank Davis, just like I said he would. Let's talk about King Ray, who had an seriously terrific night. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, first things first, credit due. Luke Campbell is a tough character. That is a solid fighter, a guy that you know is going to come in to a fight prepared and give his best to win the fight, right? So when Ryan Garcia picked him, I was like, this is going to be a good fight. Whole lot of people are going to think that Luke Campbell can win. I really don't think he can, but at the same time, this is not the same type of situation as Callum Smith and Canelo Alvarez, but it has certain makings of it. Now, and then I decided that I was going to do the video and do the prediction for the video that maybe an hour before the fight, hour and a half before the fight. So it's up right now. And pretty much what I said happened just like I thought it was, with the exception, well, not even with the exception of Ryan Garcia getting knocked out. Because I had said for a long time, dude, the thing that makes me nervous about Ryan Garcia is his head is on a swivel and it is just waiting to get caught. Now, it got caught several times, but like I said in the prediction video, it wasn't going to matter because Luke Campbell really can't hurt him, even if he really does hit him. So all Ryan Garcia had to do when he got hurt was just kind of block his arms or whatever, because he's not hitting with somebody that can really hit. Like Tank. Man, please. But anyway, so let's talk about the fight. I really enjoyed the fight. I even tried to go on Instagram. Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man who was like, man, why are you trying to compliment Dazn? Because I was like, hey, I watched the fight and I could do things like go to specific rounds in specific fights. And I was like, that's cool, man. That's a really nice feature that Dazn has that I didn't know. But I was also trying to be very positive about Dazn because I knew that this was going to be a good fight. And I wanted an opportunity to be right. And man, Luke Campbell almost got me, because when he didn't actually almost get me, because when I watched it, I was like, he ain't really hurt. Ryan just jumped right back up. Like, man, I can't believe I got dropped. Similar to and I'm not going to compare him in ability because we'll get into what happens next for Ryan Garcia. But as of right now, he showed a lot of character, man. And he showed the same type of character that Muhammad Ali showed when he got dropped early in his career by the guy whose name from Great Britain. It's not Bob Foster. Bob Foster's a light heavyweight. I always Henry Cooper. I don't know why Henry Cooper and Bob Foster always mix themselves up in my head. But Henry Cooper, one of the best heavyweights to ever come out of the UK, that knocked down Muhammad Ali before he won his first championship in Wembley Stadium, I do believe. And people were very, very excited about it, And so Luke Campbell had that moment. He had the moment where, hey, man, it was there for him. But just like Muhammad Ali, yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm giving him some of Muhammad Ali comparisons. I'm just happy I was right. I was like, man, I'm about to be wrong. These trolls about to try to come out. Y'all ain't coming out. Boop, gotcha. Anyway, so Ryan Garcia looked really good. Ryan Garcia looked like, first of all, he was just over anxious to ever get caught with that shot, right? Because he hurt Luke Campbell and was, causing drama, causing problems to Luke Campbell with pretty much every shot that he landed cleanly. So he knew that he had the power and the speed advantage. The southpaw matchup, I think, did throw him out, throw Ryan Garcia off because that straight right hand was coming right down the pike. Or excuse me, that straight left hand was coming right down the pike. And like I said, Ryan Garcia has his hands up. But when he got hurt, he just blocked the punches and then kept coming forward and eventually started breaking down Luke Campbell. Now, I think if he wasn't going for that really quick knockout, seeing if he could get him out of there quick, which is a smart thing to do because, you want to try to get your guy out if you can. But you could see that he could also walk the guy down, block shots, start wearing him down to the body because once he started sitting down, he being Ryan Garcia started sitting down on his shots, sitting down on his body shots in like round 5, round 6. You could see, oh man, it was just really starting to hurt because the guy was already beaten up. When did he drop him? I can't remember what round he dropped him in. Maybe the 5th round? Was it the 5th round or the 4th round that Luke Campbell was originally dropped or originally hurt? I think he was hurt towards the end of the round. And then Ryan Garcia came back in and then was really trying to get him and trying to get him out of there. And then he backed up. He came back, was patient, didn't overdo it. And they just wore the guy and knocked him out. It was really good. Very, very good show from Ryan Garcia. Now, after the fight, like I said he would, he calls out Gervonta Tank Davis. Like I said he would. See how good that sounds? How fun that is to do that? So when people want to say that you don't know what you're talking about and you don't know boxing, you can point to the video that you did, another one, telling you exactly how the fight was going to turn out. But I can't lie. I was nervous on this one. I was like, ooh, no, I can't put no money on this one. I could be wrong. And there you go. Boop. Right there in round 2. But he was just too much for Luke Campbell, which tells you this. He legitimately is that level of fighter. Ryan Garcia is past the gatekeeper status. He is officially a legitimate contender for a major championship belt. Unfortunately, Ryan is not stupid. And by that, unfortunately for the WBC, Ryan's not stupid. So Ryan's not going to be trying to look for Devin Haney and say, yeah, let me get that belt that you said it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? How does that help Devin Haney being his mandatory? Ain't no way Ryan Garcia is going to go try to fight him. He's going to go try to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, who is not about to fight him anytime soon. But if we were to talk about Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis, I don't think that it is as big a matchup as I originally thought it was. I used to think it was somewhere around 99 to 1. Like maybe he can catch Tank with something. Now I say it's somewhere around like 80-20. It's better. It's gotten to about 80-20, but nah, you don't want that work with Tank, man. But then again, Tank is gonna have to buy, man, because Ryan got them hooks, man. Ryan got some. He's gonna have to catch Ryan in between some of that. Because see, the one thing that stood out for me about Luke Campbell, and honestly stood out to me about Callum Smith too, and stands out about Tyson Fury until all of a sudden he turned into Hercules, and all of a sudden his gloves, when I see his gloves hanging out, but nobody sees that, or his hand hanging out his glove, they just magically taught him how to punch. Now, dude, that is a problem with a lot of those UK fighters. I don't know what the technique issue is. I'm sure that somebody in the chat could tell me. But whatever it is, no, dude, they're not toting a lot of power, man. They're not really sitting down on their shots. Just like Lomachenko, we did a video fantasy fight on Alexis Arguello and Vasily Lomachenko. And if you go and look at that on Instagram, shameless plug, go look at me on Instagram, Phenom Boxing. Go look at the Alexis Arguello versus Lomachenko fantasy fights and look at how Alexis Arguello is sitting down on his shots and Vasily Lomachenko is not. He's kind of being very wispy, throwing shots, kind of arm punches, but moving at the same time. And his punches are really just occupying the other person while he gets in position to throw a big shot, kind of pawing type of punches. I don't know what that is, but with Luke Campbell, where he just can't commit to the shot. He snapped because he has that quick release from out here. He can hit you quickly, but there's just nothing in it. So what Ryan started doing is just pretty much just start ignoring it, coming up underneath a very high guard and lighting off on your inside. And that's the playbook. That's the playbook, man. But if they can find a way to keep you on the outside artificially, they may be able to, do that. But anyway, that's my take on it, man. I got to take some shots, but great job, Ryan Garcia. Stay away from Gervonta Tank Davis for a while, but only for a while, because I think if he can find a way not to get chinned, then, hey, man, he's going to be trouble for anybody because he really can't crack, man. And, this is a good step up. Anyway, that's my take on the matter. You let me know what you think. And with that, I'm out. Peace.